Hello students, welcome back to the computer subject. Last time we have learned about the computer uses at different places, the computer processes such as input, process and output, and the parts of computer such as input devices, CPU and output devices. Today we are going to move further to the next part, that is memory. Memory is the unit of the computer where data and instructions are stored. It is made up of one or more chips placed on the motherboard. Now here we came across a new term called as chip. So what is meant by chip? Chip is nothing but a thin plate of semiconducting material in which data or program can be stored. It is look something like this. This is the memory chip and it gets fitted in these slots. This is the memory chip and it gets fitted in these slots. The use of computer memory is to store input instructions that will be executed by the CPU, data needed for those instructions to get executed, and the output generated after executing the data. There are two types of memory. One is primary memory, which is present inside the CPU, and the second one is secondary memory, which is external memory added to the computer. Now we are going to see each memory type in detail. The first part is primary memory. It is used to hold only that data and instructions on which the computer is currently working. It has a limited capacity and data is lost when power is switched off. The data and instructions required to be processed resides in the main memory. The primary memory is faster than the secondary memory. Now this primary memory is again divided into two subcategories. First is RAM, that is random access memory, and another one is ROM, that is read only memory. Now we will move to the first part of primary memory, that is RAM, also called as random access memory. It is the internal memory used for storing data, programs and program result. It is small in size, hence it can hold small amount of data inside it. It is a read and write memory, also called as read and write memory, means it can read data from and write data on the secondary devices like hard disk, pen drive, etc. RAM is also called as volatile memory. Now what is meant by volatile memory? Volatile memory is a memory in which data stored in that memory will lost when we switch off the computer, or if there is a power failure in between, so that data will get lost from the computer itself. So it is recommended that whenever we are working on a computer system, we should always keep on saving our data, or before we switch off our computer, we should save whatever the work we have done over here. Now let us understand the working of RAM. RAM consists of memory chip placed on the motherboard. which is shown over here like this way. Okay, this is the RAM on the motherboard. Now when we start the computer, some operating system files that are transferred to RAM from the storage devices. As you know, whatever the things we are storing inside the computer, those things are getting stored on your hard disk. So whenever we start the computer, all these programs need to be shifted in a RAM to make it work. RAM stores these files as long as computer is on. Along with these, RAM also stores files and data of certain applications or software that user uses on computer. It means larger the capacity of RAM, more will be the processing speed of the computer. Here I have shown that whenever we are working on a computer, the data is getting shifted on RAM, and when we are going to switch off the computer, again that data is going to put on the hard disk drive. Now RAM is again getting divided into two types. The first type is static RAM, that is SRAM. It is very efficient and fast but expensive one. It is used as a cache memory in computer which stores the data of regularly used computer programs. The second part of RAM is dynamic RAM. It is inexpensive and used as a RAM chip. Now here you are able to see the picture of RAM. This is how it will look. Now we will move to the second part of primary memory, that is ROM, read only memory. It is the memory from which we can only read the data, but we are not able to write anything on it. It includes data and instructions that is recorded permanently. For example, BIOS. BIOS means the basic input-output system. Now what it will contain? It will contain the directions to load the operating system on the computer when it is turned on. Means whenever we are starting our computer, one operation is started whenever we switch on the computer. That operation is called as booting operation. The instructions which are related with that booting operation, all those instructions are getting stored on this BIOS system. The ROM is called as non-volatile memory. RAM is a volatile memory, whereas ROM is a non-volatile memory. Now what is meant by non-volatile? Non-volatile means the data remains on the chip even after we have turned off the computer. Means if we turn off the computer, this chip will never loses its data from itself. The types of ROM are, first is programmable ROM, means PROM. It is also called as PROM. It is the basic ROM chip on which data is stored permanently. Microcode instructions are stored on these chips. Now here some of the words are new to you people, but these are the computer related words. You need to remember those words. The second type of ROM is erasable programmable ROM, that is EPROM. This is the ROM chip on which contents can be erased with help of ultraviolet light, and we can add the content on it again. The third type of ROM is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory, also called as EEPROM. Here, instead of UV light, we are going to use the electrical signals that are used to erase the data from the chip. Now you are able to see the picture of ROM over here. The next type of memory is cache memory. Nowadays, computers are using cache memory to increase the efficiency of processing. It stores information and data of frequently used programs and instructions. It is shown here in a picture. This is thus in this part of video we have learned about primary memory of computer and its two types as RAM and ROM. Thank you students.